Honestly, I already know this is going to be an amazing session. It feels amazing. It's so quiet and peaceful. No music, no stimulus, no dopamine. Just constant training. That's set one. 7 more sets to go. And when I rest, I want to make sure I get my mind prepared and focused before I go to the next set. With that last set, I switched the band from the purple band to the red band because the purple band, I was able to get a little bit more volume, but I want more intensity. It was giving me a little bit too much resistance, and being able to hold it for 15, 20 seconds, that's not what my intent is with this. I want to have intensity all throughout the way, all throughout the sets. So if that hold is a 5, 6, 7, 8 second handstand, but a shorter hold, that's what my intent is. My intent isn't to try to hold it for the longest. My intent is to have the most intensity, because this isn't a volume day. This is an intense day. If I was doing more volume, then the purple band will be better, because I could just hold it for a longer period of time and make sure I engage my muscles. But I want intensity today. My body feels absolutely amazing for intensity, and I want to train 70 to 100% today. So I'm going to lower the band, and I'm going to just use the red band for as long as I can. And if I can't hold it for just a second without actually engaging, then I would just use the orange band, add the orange band, and that's it. I'm not going up any more bands. Once I can't hold it no more, then I'll go to the next exercise. So this is the last set that I'm going to do. And what I love to do is I like to mentally level up and mentally increase my intensity, not just physically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna treat this 8th set just like how I did this the first set. In my mind, this 8th set is the first set that I'm doing. So I'm going to attempt it with the same form, same intensity that I did the first set. And I do that for all of my exercises. It's just a more mental cue that helps me push past those limits. And I tell myself, I'm going to hold, even if I don't, I tell myself I'm going to hold this last set longer than I did my first set. And I'm gonna have better form on this last set, better than I did my first set. Regardless of the outcome, that's just the mindset that I tell myself, because I don't like to give myself an excuse to half do the last set or be sloppy just because I already did sets prior. That first set I did well over 15 reps. So what I want to do is make it harder, because today isn't volume, today is intensity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the band down to either a purple band or the purple and the red band, and I'm going to every single set attempt a full front lever pull up, even if it's ugly form. And once I can't do that, then I'll go to the tuck front lever and just keep on doing a bunch of pull-ups. I'm gonna increase the intensity by coming explosive for the pull-up and coming slow down for the negative. Just as I was doing that set, I realized something that I'm going to implement from now on for the rest of my front lever training. When I was doing the negatives and doing the raises, I would go all the way to the top and then come down. But when I did it this time and I stopped, not going fully to the top, I didn't want my waist area to hit the bar, and I would stop at a slight angle, and I felt the tension way more when I paused there versus when I went at the top. I didn't have no tension, but when I came down and stopped at that not half but a nice angle, I felt it a lot more. So I'm gonna do a couple of more sets like that. I always like to every day do some type of front lever or planche roll. Since yesterday was a more planche heavy focused day, today I'm just doing light holds, a couple of sets just for activation, just to feel it. Not doing any crazy sets. So this will be the last set that I do, and I'm gonna call it a day. I might go walk the bridge for a little bit.